Hello.
Hello.
How you all doing? Sorry for the late start. Old. My computer is a butt. The hit musical. Let's see. Hello Keiki, hello Sayori, hello Ark, hello Crow, hello King, hello Verity.
He's also there.
Hmm?
Did you say Johnny?
It's Johnny.
Johnny, he's there.
Oh
Bravo.
my god, brother. And Johnny, hi.
Bravo.
Brother, I am pinned here.
Hello, Kiki.
Ah.
Aiden York 1 just gifted 5 subs.
Hi Aiden.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
It's as predictable as clockwork. Like, it's you can always tell
Aiden
it is
York 1
inevitable.
just gifted 10 subs.
It is going to happen.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happened again. Haha.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
Thank you, Aiden. It's very kind of you.
The failing King cheered X100. Train time. Train time.
I like how it was like train time? Train time.
Train time.
How are you all doing? Everyone gets a sub. Yeah, everyone gets a sub.
And biddies.
Hmm?
Thank you for
Oh,
the
and
biddies,
Ed King, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Sorry. And then thank you for the 10 bits as well from earlier, because I saw that on your starting screen. Ooh. All magic. Right. Oh, God.
Johnny Tat 1 dude cheered X300 minis.
Middies. Thank you for the 300 bits, Johnny.
Biddies.
Middies.
Level 4 hype train complete. Nice.
Do you want to know something that's insane?
What's that?
I know Aiden can't stay for long, but you see the colour of his present next to his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody want to hover over that?
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh my god.
Because, yeah.
Hang on. Let me do the math on that.
Don't. Please don't.
I mean, I can not tell you if you want.
Oh, it can never go easy, huh? I mean, things can go easy. Things can go all sorts of things.
Okay. All right. Yep. That is that much. Okay.
You just like DM it me because I don't want to see it on stream. Hope you're doing well. Sadly, I can't stay, but wanted to drop by, say hello, and show my support and thanks. Not a problem, Aiden. Thank you always for, well, dropping by and subbing and then promptly running away. It's all good. But no, I hope you're all doing well today. My computer has been a butt, which is why I've got a delayed start, because I did a cleanup tool which cleaned up like 11 gigs of trash off of my computer, and it's a lot better for it. However, it signed me out of everything. Literally everything. So that's the thing. One of these days I'll be able to stay. That would be nice. Oh.
There you go.
Okay then. Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much, Aiden. Oh, you some as well? Well, thank you kindly. You don't have to.
Catch you later, Aiden. Right.
Bye-bye.
What are we doing today? Well, we're going to do a mini stream, obviously. And we're going to try going to try and talk about the Sunday preview. Did anybody be interested in the Warhammer Community Sunday preview that was yesterday? Because if you are, we can go through it and have a little chat. If you're not, then it's fine, and we'll just go to minis.
Shall we actually just tell people what we had planned?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So what we had planned is that we would do... there are certain YouTubers that sort of like make a clip or make a video that talks about the Sunday preview and upcoming miniatures and such. So we figured, hey, why don't we do that?
Yeah, basically. Basically.
So we give our opinions. We say what looks nice or what we think could do better, or whether or not we might actually pick it up ourselves.
What was in
Possibly.
it? A lot of stuff was in this one, actually.
Let's see. It's the Sunday preview. Shall I link it in the chat?
I'm going to try and get it on screen, actually.
Okay.
Right, hold on. I'm going to try the most jankiest stuff in the world.
As for what was in the Sunday preview, it was Old War. Old War. Old World. Horus Heresy, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Blood Bowl and books, but nobody cares about books and Blood Bowl.
Books. Popping up on my... Yeah. No, that's good.
You have just added a browser source.
I have just added a browser source. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! Blood Bowl? No, Blood Bowl. The rugby game.
Wait, why is it... Oh, wait. No, I've done it wrong.
Oh no. That's not correct. You should reject cookies.
Wait, hold on.
Hype train complete at level 5, 3%.
Look, I'm a professional, I swear.
It's all good. This is the first time we're doing it.
I have to share that though, because it's a cat.
Cat!
Alright, let me quickly catch up with things. It's Bloodborne. Cookies. Yes. The junk everywhere. Right, if I go to...
Aiden York 1 gifted Shadow Queen 2016
No,
a subscription.
no,
Aiden
stop,
York 1 gifted a
stop
tier
Oh,
1
no.
sub to Shadow Queen.
begins.
Please
It
stop
begins.
Aiden York 1 gifted Sneaker a subscription. Aiden York 1 gifted a tier 1 sub to Sneaker.
It wouldn't stop
Aiden York
speaking.
1 just gifted 10 subs.
Yes, yes, he did. Okay, right. Now, if I paste that... Aha.
There you go.
Right. By the magic of things...
Editing.
God, what have I done? Ah! Hold on. I'm a professional. You know what I'm doing. Where's the things? Wait. Yeah.
You're on the right one.
No, I know,
Oh,
but
there-
I need to move things. This. Wait, where's you? Oh, you're there.
Hello, I'm here.
There you go.
Ah!
Move you there. Right. And then... Where's me? And then
You are there.
me. Whee! There we go. Ah.
There we go.
It's like movie magic.
I can't believe... Oh, I don't know how that song goes.
Neither do I. How do I stop it? There we go. Right. Look. Sunday preview. We're going to look at it If you guys like that,
We might do it for more
no,
days.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
It
Yes.
was old world. Yeah, there's a lot of old world, but there is some Horus heresy in it.
Yes.
It's a Sunday preview. I'm not gonna read things. We're just gonna look.
So first one is General Hans von Luckenhacken.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's a cool model.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the massive winged helmets, but that's me. Why did
I
you
can-
stop?
I'm okay with it. It's it has sort of like a like a Prussian Polish vibe, which to be honest is kind of basically what the Empire is. It's just Prussia.
Mustache could be bigger. Mustache could be bigger.
Mustache could always be bigger.
Yeah. Then we got Harold. What is it? Jemundsen, Grandmaster of the Knights Panther.
Harold Jummonson.
It'd be cooler if he was actually riding a panther.
It would be cool, but he's got a panther on his cape.
He does. And his horse has Sigma on his ass.
It does. If only it was a donkey.
I just noticed it's the Doot skeleton.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, like if you look at the patchwork on the back where it says Sigma, above it is a Doot skeleton. Exactly. Okay. I mean, it's old world. I'm not massively excited about old world.
Tell you what, though, going back to that Harold guy,
Yeah.
I could say because I'm always looking out for kit bashing potential. You could absolutely use that horse as a stand-in for what's that Imperial Guard guy?
Lord Solar?
Yeah, that guy. If you don't like his fancy robo horse and want to give him something a bit more organic and regal, you can probably take the knight off of it and give it a more like Imperial uniform guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Or it could be just say I want to have Lord Solar, but I want to have a feudal guard look.
Yeah, that's true. True. Right, so that's him. The next one is the Wizards 3.
So we have a battle wizard, an elementus, and a necromancer.
What is it? Crazy Monkey Wizard Gang or whatever it's called.
No idea. But I think it's pretty safe to say which one of them is the necromancer.
I want this guy. Just say
Oh, the little toad priest.
the little toad wizard.
It's very tempting. It's very tempting to take that and say it's just a baby Slan.
Yeah. God, I hope they don't sculpt the legs into the mini. It would make it more difficult. They do that for Stormcastle. Like, yeah, Games Workshop do, well, Warhammer, whatever you want to call them. They do like to do like monopose stuff where it's all like molded in more, which makes kit bashing harder. I do like the little skeleton though. And yeah, the Necroman. Well then. Captain of the Empire and Engineer of Hockland Long Rifle.
That's yeah. I'm not too sure about the guy with the gun.
I mean, scope as long as the barrel is, I guess it makes sense, right? It's more zoom.
More longer equals more zoom. It's like the Adeptus Mechanicus's logic of a longer barrel being gun more accurate.
Or taller legs.
Or taller legs means more advantage.
Yeah.
I will say though, I do like the guy with the sword. It reminds me of who's the big guy from Vermintide.
Ooh.
Kruber, that's it. Reminds me of Kruber.
Yeah, I'll admit I like the pose of the model.
Yeah,
Because you don't really see models going in for like, well, attacking poses with swords like that much.
Oh wait, I've just thought of something that just ruined the entire model for me.
What?
It's a shocked Pikachu face. You can't unsee it now, can't you?
Oh yeah, because it looks like his eyes are looking forward.
It's like, oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
Well, that's how old-fashioned scopes were. Oh, okay.
Hey, next is Men at Arms or
Empire of Men State Troops, Great Swords, and flagellants.
Flagellants.
Flagellants, not flagellants.
No, that's something else entirely different.
I mean,
That's fair enough.
there's not much to really say about these. It's, as far as I know, it's the old kit, just re-released.
Think so.
Let's see.
If these are the old kits, then they've done up the paintwork because they look pretty new.
Doing a quick look here. Not a clue. It doesn't say whether it's new or old. I don't know my old world, you see, so.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know either.
What's this? Empire of Man State Missile Troops and Archers. What makes them missile troops? They've got muskets.
Crossbows. They have crossbows and bows.
Most of them are recasts of old kits. Ah, okay.
Ah, okay. Oh, next is the steam tank.
Now, is the steam tank coming back in metal or is it in plastic these days?
Oh no, it's plastic. It's been plastic for ages.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's plastic.
The steam tank is plastic?
It is. It was now before Age of Sigmar came along.
Okay, because the steam tank used to be like something you could kill someone with.
Yeah, I know. It was super heavy and all, but no, there was a new one.
Please keep the steam tank in Age of Sigmar. Got one. Steam tank. This kit comes with numerous cosmetic options. Especially... Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just take your word for it that it's plastic.
I thought it was plastic. Yeah, I may be entirely wrong.
I would hope they don't do it in pewter.
Yeah.
But that definitely doesn't look like it's pewter, but I guess that's hard to tell sometimes, isn't it? It's plastic, I painted one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the next few... Oh, it's plastic. Yeah, okay, so it is plastic, good. The next few models are really old.
Yeah, I've seen those, like, very, very old.
Yeah.
Then who are these? They're older models.
Witch Hunter?
The Grandmasters 3. Don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Aussies with fancy dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Warrior Priest of Sigmar. Now, as far as I can tell, it's not him, is it? It's one of these. It's what the
I know what you're thinking.
Introduction cinematic to the Warhammer MMO.
Yeah.
The guy, like the main human guy, was based on these guys, I think.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It was a strategy game, if I recall.
No, it was an MMO. It was basically like World of Warcraft, but Warhammer Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's called Warhammer Online.
We'll find out. We'll find out another time.
Yeah, no worries, Hazard. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're just looking at the Sunday preview at the moment. We've got the Witch Hunter.
Witch Hunter. Moustache.
Yeah, I think if everything was a bit more spaced out instead of squished together, because I know the constraints they used to have with how they could sculpt models back then, that would actually be a really cool pose.
Yeah, it would be. If it was updated and less squat, as you said, it would be a very nice one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one.
I mean, the next model will show you how much of a difference it is.
Wait, is that the same guy?
No, it's a new model, but it's like upscaled.
The Cecil Gaston, the Worm Slayer.
Gaston.
It's just silly. Come on.
He's a Bretonian, so.
True. I do like the yellow color though, but that's color, not the actual model itself. MMO, remember that? Good day. Yeah, I used to play that a little bit. I want a Warhammer 40k MMO. You'll be sad to know, Johnny, there was a Warhammer MMO.
It
But it
was.
never got out of the testing phase, I think.
It was called Dark Millennium, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
They had you like riding around on like the bikes. They had Titans in it and all sorts.
Yeah, they had Warhound Titans. They had Rhinos. They had Guard, Chaos, and Space Marines.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah, that's a portrait.
The Guardsman MMO. That would be fun. Well, I mean, that's quote Darktide.
I just want to think is imagine, often in MMOs they're like, oh, you are the chosen one, and there is several other thousand chosen ones right next to you.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was literally just a Guardsman MMO. It's just like, hey, you're just soldier number 839. Go die in the name of the Emperor.
Who the heck named this? It's really close to Gaston, which means errand boy or boy in general. Oh, okay. I don't know. But we have Burlock.
Damison. He's got a gun.
He has got a gun. He's got a cry gun.
That's what it is. It's like, is that a monkey? He's got a gun. It's that same face. It's that same pose.
Oh, it is, isn't it? I mean,
only with a glorious moustache.
It's neat.
Mm.
We got
oh, you like this one?
Which I actually do like this model.
Yeah, look at that.
Radel the Chainmaker. See, that's decent. Is that a newer model or is that an older one?
I think it was a newer model.
I'm gonna guess it's an older model based on the flails.
Oh, I just noticed she's a Forge World model.
That'll be why. Oh yeah, made in Forge World resin. Oh, almost.
Oh God, that's an old model.
Oh wow, that is an old model.
Yikes! Okay, all right. It's like, I know it's great to see some things come back, but honestly, I wouldn't mind if they just left that one.
Returning in its original metal form.
That is that you were talking about the steam tank. This is the one that will kill people if you throw it at them.
That's the one you could use as a club, or a boot, or a sling. You could use it as like a sling.
Yeah.
Just hold the dragon firmly and pull back on the rubber band like so.
Alright. And that's the last one for Old World. We're now on to Horus Heresy. And this thing.
I don't like it.
People already know I don't like the Contemptor, and this is just basically more Contemptor.
See, I like the Contemptor Dreadnought. I just don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It just exemplifies on the things I don't like about the Contemptor.
It does have tank-sized guns as arms, though, I suppose. So there is that.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Here's the thing: if this was a box knot, I think it would look great.
Probably, yeah. What did I just? There we go.
But the thing is, it's not a box knot, so it doesn't look great.
And the Arcus Heavy Las Cannon battery, which is that the one in Space Marine 2 that we shoot at the?
Oh no,
tubes?
that's no, that's it's a quad las that you can find in some. In some of the terrain kits, they're all, then you can't get them anymore, if I recall correctly.
Oh, it's the Aegis Defense Line.
No, it was bigger than the Aegis Defense Line. I think you got it on Fortress Redemption.
Oh, the big domed thing.
Yeah.
No, but the one. Oh, where am I? I don't know what I'm thinking of. Can't take that model seriously. It looks like you make the arms go up. He is asking for uppies. That's true. That's so true.
Father, I require lifting.
Hello, McGurkin. Then, obviously, there's the arm kit separately.
Yep.
I've just noticed the missile section is literally just like off a whirlwind tank.
Yep.
Almost.
It's it's basically a whirlwind launcher.
This is what I want.
It's the boy.
I am building the resin one, but this is the plastic one. I hate
Yeah,
them for doing this.
It looks great.
It does.
Let's be frank. Of all the things that have come out recently, this is by far the best.
Icarus
It's
pattern,
like-
last cannon, that's it.
Icarus pen. Thank you.
Yeah, it's brand new, worked from the ground up. I know the engines are bigger. It's got a proper sensor suite on the top there and
It's
on
got
the underneath.
It's got floodlights on the side.
Yep,
It's like
floodlights on.
floor
Well,
lights.
the floodlights are on the original as well.
It's got no. I mean, it's got like those 4 side lights on the left and right.
Well, I honestly thought they were like smoke pods.
I don't know. I don't know what they are, but they. I noticed that they're not on the normal model.
No, they're not. They're not. A lot of the features are still there. It's just.
Yeah, it's just great. It's plastic, and
Yeah.
I want 5 of them.
And it has a rear gunner.
It does.
But no, it's good. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one and build both.
Yeah.
I can already tell that the cockpit is 100 times better.
I'm curious if whether or not they're actually going to include like see-through plastic for it.
I mean, I can't tell if it has it or not. I don't think
Yeah,
it does.
I think it does, but I can't tell. But
They did it for the what they called the Votan, the big Votan tank thing. They did actually have a see-through plastic canopy.
Yeah, most things have see-through plastic canopies, but I'm just wondering if they actually going to do it because the resin one didn't have it. So I was wondering if they actually going to bother with this one.
Well, no, they give you a bit of like, it's like floppy acrylic.
Oh yeah. So you can make your own, but still. But no, Others is best choice, best boy.
Oh yeah.
I want 500.
I at least want one, because either the plastic one that I get or this resin one is going to be my Odoxenos harvest lighter.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one. Well, no, I can't decide. I can't remember.
Okay.
I'll
Shall we
take
do-
Thunderhawk over Harvest. I mean, I'll take a plastic Thunderhawk. Definitely.
Alright, shall we do these last 2 tanks and then go on to modeling?
Sure.
Because after that it's Blood Bowl and books, and again I don't think I'm interested in that.
So the Malcador of Furnace, it's a tank with a silly trailer on the back full of fuel. Not much to say about that.
It is big flamethrower in the shape of a tank.
And then the Valdor Tank Hunter, which looks like somebody squished and stretched a Lehman Russ.
I like it.
I mean, it's reminiscent of like older tanks because they were like really long.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the Malcador, and I like the Malcador, so
Yeah. Blood Bowl, obviously. Yeah, it's Blood Bowl.
yeah, Blood Bowl books,
Red
yada yada yada.
Tithe. Praise the Void Father, citizen, for the Red Tithe has begun.
It's a Kakaradon book.
Now, there was a funny fan theory that the Void Father is supposed to be the second Primarch. And that's why the Kokorodons have come from deep space. Which,
maybe.
That's one of those things.
I still think they're Raven Guard successors because the Shade Lord, which was their chapter master, was literally a rank within the Raven Guard.
Yeah, and then a bunch of Forge World stuff, Warhammer Plus,
Yeah,
and
like
the
library,
Las Vegas preview, which is
yada yada yada.
soon. It's this weekend.
Yes.
Wait, no, not this weekend. It literally says Thursday.
Thursday. It's not. It's in 3 days.
Where's? Oh right, GMT there, right. Oh right, it's 5 a.m. GMT for us on Friday, but it's 9 p.m. in America on the 16th. That's it. Okay, that's your Sunday preview.
Why is it 5 a.m. for us?
Because America.
But GW's a British company.
I know. Wait, if I... Oh!
Oh dear.
No, it's fine. There we go. I just wanted to move me back into the middle. There we go. Right. Back. What's next, Jim?
Modeling.
Modeling. Yeah. Hobby. Hobby.
Hobby.
I already opened my loot chest. Right. Hobby.
Open it again.
I need to go to this screen. So I probably won't sound as good as I normally do because microphone is this way. And we have blinding light. It really is blind. I need it to see. Otherwise, makes everything I do. That was good. Focus. Do it. No, it can't. No, it can't. I'm. Oh god. Right.
It will sort itself.
So we're on to hobby. What are we hobbying today? Well, I will show you as I put on my Space Marine armor.
Oh no!
I'm such an idiot.
Nah, you're fine.
Right. I cleaned it. It's clean now.
Clean.
Right, I can see chat. I can see... I want this
There we go.
Grombradil book. Leontus is getting a book too. Who's Leontus? Leontus? Leontus?
The Solar Lord.
Oh,
guy.
right. Lord Solar.
The Robo Horse dude.
Robo Horse. My tools of... Brushes. Which just literally looks like brushes.
That's
Yeah.
actually a really nice set.
Oh, this is just all random brushes I've got.
Steroids.
That's a dry brush set. That's a set of 6 that I bought based on some recommendations. Thank you, Sayori. That's just a set of cheap synthetics. And then all of those are a bunch of Brandy gave me, but they are like good brushes. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be using these by myself.
Well,
I am going
It's still a nice kit.
painting Outriders.
Beep beep.
That is one. I'm gonna color correct it slightly on the...
Yeah, it looks a bit grayed out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Could use some more warmth.
Could use some more fire, you say?
Fire!
More warm. White balance.
Think so?
Wait, more warm.
Oh.
Contrast.
It's just, more saturation.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. That's way better.
Yeah. I entered this in a competition. Oh no, it's froze. Don't freeze.
Oh,
Don't
no.
freeze, webcam. Please. Have a
It
family.
It couldn't handle the fact that it's been entered into a competition.
Oh my god. Oh wait. That's caught up. On. Webcam, why are you doing this to me now?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me move to this screen. And then move back to that screen. On. You were literally just working, webcam. Why?
color. Did the color balance screw it up?
Yeah.
Wonder what will-
Hold on. I'll do the thing that you're not supposed to do. And unplug it and plug it back in. Probably not going to
I
work.
mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah, if it works. Wibbled. It's back.
There we go. Ooh.
There we go. Aha!
It's alive!
I like how it like wibbled into existence. Right. Back. I think the colours.
The color, yeah, it's gone grey-ish again.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, try again. If it screws up again, then well, I don't know.
If it explodes again, then I'm buggered. Fly. Okay. Okay. Right there. Are we good? Are we good?
Okay.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Next
looks good
track.
to me.
It's not just looping the same track all the time. Oh, it is. I set it to loop when I didn't want it to loop.
Oh dear.
Right, yeah, I'm going to paint some Outriders. This is one that I painted...
It was Lot Steel, wasn't it?
I think so. And where I'm actually going to probably make the camera explode again. If I do camera control, tell it not to. That. There we go. So, I know it's bright. Let's see if I can help a bit. There we go. So I painted this last year, entered it in a competition. Really proud of this one. Webcam and pictures do not do it justice, but that's my first forte into vehicles. Even got the see if I can make
I think it's great.
did the little radar.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like it.
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm gonna carry on painting these. I did try to make them a bit more unique. We are gonna that I can see what I'm doing. I just need to figure out what I'm doing. Right. My bulldog is primed. Once he dries, gonna start painting him. I think that sounds good. This guy needs sticking together, painting and sticking together. And that's the sergeant, which I'll work on him first.
It's a sword.
Alright, I'm gonna have to start with metallics. I hate metallics.
You'll be fine.
Metallics, no! You could tell I hate metallics. I do like painting little Space Marine heads though. Hello, hello, I am building the Bobots today. Bobots are good. Right, how's...
Stop. Zoom. Enhance.
Oh my god.
It's a face.
It is. I can... How far can I actually... There you go.
Damn.
I like painting faces.
Yeah. Good.
You can even see my attempt at doing hair.
Yeah, it's good.
Even has different color at the back. Yes. Headman.
He is.
Go back to...
He is ahead of the situation.
He is ahead of the situation. You cut his head off. I did cut his head off. Do metallics. Yeah, I'm going to do metallics. Right. So, first things first, take you off this base. I've also got him I could work on, but I need
Up
to
to
work
you.
out helmet colors.
Well, we can also discuss that if you want.
Alright. So, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do for helmet colors for my Space Marines. Because it's custom chapters. So, normally, we just have grey helmet. That's it. It's
Yep.
fine. That's your normal bog standard Marine. Oh, he's an Ironhead. Yeah.
Because he's got the.
Yeah. And then what I did for the Sergeant is I decided to do a red stripe, and then at the back of the I did red around the back and the little earpiece bits. Sergeants. Also, this is from Indomitus. I bashed a power fist.
Yeah.
Power fist. Really happy with this.
Yeah.
I forgot I did like Blacky Dirty effect. Really proud of that one. And then autofocus. So that's what I did for them. Make it out of focus again. I'm just killing people's eyes with unfocusing. So then
It's fine, we didn't need them.
I ended up doing the Primaris Blade God Captain. So I did the red on the top and around the sides, but on the front piece of the helmet I did red. So I don't know if that's what I'm going to do for captains specifically.
Okay.
So that's captain. I've got a sergeant. Then obviously the other guy. This guy is a lieutenant. So the question is, what do I do for this guy?
I would say if you could do it sort of like stages. So like for the sergeants, it's the back band of the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You can have maybe for lieutenants, it's the back band and maybe the majority of the helmet except for the faceplate, while the captain is like full helmet. Or full helmet with a stripe down it, like sort of like the lieutenants of the Ultramarines, but sort of like the stripe is a grey stripe of the armor.
Right. Because my other thought was, why don't I do the entire helmet except the top and back band red?
Yeah, that works.
But I don't know how that would look. That's the only thing.
Well, I mean, there's one way to find out.
I know, but I don't want to do it on this model because I'm super proud of it.
Well, you could always carry on painting it and then leave the head for when you're confident doing it.
That's true. That is true. Okay, well, I'm going to carry on with this then. I'm going to work on the base a bit. I think that's what... Let me... Plunge you all into darkness for a brief second.
No.
To do with theme, my big knight is blue, my death guard are red, and I plan to use dog's death guard. You could do like all in house heraldry. That would be interesting. We'll work on this guy. I think what we will do first is highlights. Mixture of red and blue. Red and blue could work. You could do yellow and blue, or maybe yellow and green works. arrange first. What are you working on, Sarah?
I am looking at some Dark Elder witches, but honestly, I can do whatever. Could put together some space marines, continue with the Dark Elder. Find some. I could just find some paint.
Find paint.
Find something to paint.
Paint your face.
Rather not.
Find out. Hope to God, I don't. Tattoo your face. Yeah, I could tattoo his face. That'd be interesting.
No.
No.
No. No, no tattoo face. Because I don't want tattoo face. Wow. Well, if they're nice, yeah, send me a link sometime because I could probably do with some new brushes.
I can do that. So what's everybody doing the hobbies of today? You guys painting, building, something completely different, like drawing perhaps? I would like to know your information.
And once again, after asking for your Warhammer status.
And once again asking, I'm trying to think of what a hobbyist's ASL is instead of ASL.
I have no idea.
AHL? Age, hobby, location? Maybe. No drawing, cool. War dogs need to be painted. Can. That is compute. Ah. Oh wow. For sure again. I'm easily impressed. Okay. Picture posted in Pet's Corner. All right. Have to look.
But yeah, it's fine if it's a good brush. It's a good brush.
Yeah. Very.
Cat.
Ah. Cat is definitely in painting area.
Cat is like, you're not painting today.
Yeah, when you said cat was in painting area, you meant it was completely encompassing the painting area. Deposit your contents. This said she sleeps here. if I had a cat in my room, I'd be pieces. The room would be torn to pieces, or the cat? I have a feeling you mean the cat, but...
I'll be second.
Okay. Not clicking. Anom says what? I don't know, Rupert, but hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That's been recommended to see. There's a comma down. I meant my room. Oh right. Oh yeah, there is a comma. Look, I can read. I never said I can read well. If I try, if I'm gonna be painting, so I'm gonna try and get the focus. There we go. That looks good, I think. It is a bit blown out because of the brightness. Can't really. Massive. Like, I drop it down in exposure and it's like... Ew. That and then... Doesn't look too bad, I think. In terms of, like, camera setup. I don't see the edge highlights necessarily what I'm doing, but it's there. I found like a middle ground. That looks day and night. Yeah. That looks good. Hey, Yoten, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Trying to figure out where to. You're reading. Better. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I hope things improve. Life has not been great at the end of this year, but I'm hoping, well, at the end of last year, start of this year, but I'm hoping things are going to improve in June. So, my fingers are crossed for you. Thoughts. Yes, there are ads. 90 seconds of ads. For those that are subscribed, thank you for being subscribed. You get to watch free. I only run ads, so there's no pre-rolls on stream for newcomers or people that aren't subscribed. Because I would rather have ad-free as much as possible. like just for reference, I've always used synthetic brush my whole life. I've never used real hairbrushes or anything like that. So this is like my first time using a proper welcome back. Where's what's nice for? True. But I am hopeful things will get better. I used a hairbrush one. Got paint in my hair and tried to use it on a minute. What? I mean, if it was one of those, well, it's in my hair, I may as well try moments, then fair. It didn't work well. I imagine it was like finger painting. Yeah, pot exploded on me, so I decided to shake it without the lid. I mean, some of my pots were sticks up. I have pots that are like that, just because they get that like crust on the underneath. I have to pick it out every now and again. It's the only downside to the Citadel pots, otherwise they're perfectly fine. Decided I'm not going to paint the helms when they're on the model. It's too painful, guys. I tend to do heads separately, but I will well, it depends if I'm lazy or not. Sometimes I'll just stick the head on, and I'm debating putting the Citadel. I mean, you could. It's going to be a pain to do. Now, you can buy products that help you decant them from Citadel pots into dropper bottles, or you can 3D print designs that people have made. It's like it's like a funnel, basically. It's like you get your Citadel paint, you take the lid off, you put it on top of it, and then it's like a funnel, and then it decants into a dropper bottle. Helps the paints last longer too, apparently. Yeah, I mean, mine are all mixed with a couple of drops of flow improvements. I don't know how long they're actually going to last, but we'll find out. But I should probably get them in dropper bottles. It's just really annoying to do. And you have to figure out what dropper bottles you want to use, because it's like 15 different dropper bottles, potentially. Hydrate and stretch, thank you. Totally. That never went off.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good. Okay. I'll have to have a look at that. Because my friend Ruby gave me like a bottle of Mechanica Standard Grey that she'd decanted to a bottle, and that's still good, and it's been like half a decade. And I've not touched that bottle yet at all, but the paint inside is fine.
What do I arm these witches with?
Uh,
I was just wondering what weapons I should give these witches, because in the older editions they had like a number of separate weapon choices, but that's not the case anymore.
So what are the choices they have?
Oh, none. It's just they have pistols and daggers. That's
Oh.
basically it.
Well, other than worrying about WYSIWYG, if you're really pedantic about that, build them however you want to look cool.
Yeah.
That's the main thing at the end. I'm looking.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like do my best to like make it unique and whatever, but it's like these are just troops that are just gonna like die within 5 seconds. Is it really worth doing?
Well, there's kind of that thing. If it's like your bog standard line troops, you really want to spend like hours and hours and hours on a bog standard troop that's going to be maybe on the table less than 5 minutes.
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking, because again, I wanted to make it unique and such, like do my best to make it all nice and pretty and such. But then it literally just could dawned on me. It's like they're just witches.
I just whatever's cool is that's kind of the fun part with weapons nowadays. Like I was building brick brutes, and I was just giving them anything. My champion is just barehanded.
That's cool though.
To be honest, those things are gunpless melee weapons. Yeah, it's all like combined these days.
Yeah. See, I think that's kind of the annoying thing, because even like looking at the app, the witch sort of like sergeant called a Hecatrix. Previously, they could have like power swords and agonizer whips and such, which do all sorts of things. Now it's just, oh, they have a knife. It's like, that's kind of disappointing.
But is it an Australian knife?
No, it's just a knife.
Oh. My expectations have been dashed.
Yeah, it's let's see, free attacks, weapon skill 3, strength 3, AP -1, damage 1. It's slightly better than a standard knife, but it's still a knife.
Bayonets had a codex release this edition?
If they did, it completely skipped my mind.
I've got the old metal models, but they're like all clumped together.
Hmm.
They're not. They no longer have different melee weapons. It's just all plus weapons. Ah, that sucks. I thought the point of that was like they had all the weird psychic weapons and demon weapon.
Yeah,
but
but
fun stuff.
Maybe in the older editions, but in recent editions, it just became sort of like, oh, it's a nemesis force, whatever, and and that was basically it.
Isn't the Nemesis Force staff the thing that the Death Watch?
No, that's a Guardian's. It's a Guardian spear. What the Death Watchmasters have, or it's something along the lines of a Guardian spear.
Okay. Yeah, they lost hammers and scimitars. Really hoping. Yeah, good. Psyche. Yeah, like Grey Knights, I feel you really do have to kind of push the hey, we're Psychers element a bit more. Because that's what sets them apart. It's that they are all Psychers. You really should look into it. And if you don't, it's... It's one of those things, like, I really hated Grey Knights to begin with, and it's only because I played Demon Hunt, what is it? Chaos Gate, that I was like, okay, Grey Knights again.
Yeah, Chaos Gate.
Yeah, Chaos Gate redeemed Grey Knights for me.
Very good.
But then you look at the kits and
Yeah.
I think the best outcome for Grey Knights would be pull the entire range off, except that new model.
Crow.
Yeah. And then give them all a range refresh. So upscale the Terminators to be in line with the new Terminator kit, and upscale all the Marine kits and everything. Yeah, more Primaris-sized models so that the actual true scale. And they no longer work on top like they do. Yeah.
I would say here's the thing: I don't want Primaris Grey Knights.
Well, no, not Primaris Grey Knights, but Primaris-sized Grey Knight.
Oh, just true scale then.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like by true scale.
Yeah, I would. I would prefer something along the lines of what Horus Heresy's got, because that's basically what Marines are supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't have any spot desks. I don't care about sizing as their unit special. I mean, I like my units to look special.
Yeah, it's like
I do like.
Yeah.
I like them to at least feel like they fit, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want them to go like, oh, we're going to introduce Grey Knights and then do a Sanguinary Guard.
Go out and steal their nipples.
Ah, my nipples! No, it's just like get rid of basically everything that identified them, and is like, oh, they're just basically wearing Tacticus now.
Well, to be honest, the Sanguinary Guard, I thought, by making them look more generic, it made them look more like Stormcast.
Yeah, and that's kind of the reason I had a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them.
They didn't look like Blood Angels anymore. They looked like Stormcast.
We need, but they'd all become monopose and extra bits on. Yeah, that's also the massive downside to doing a range read. It's like you look at like the new Primaris kits, and there's, yeah, fair enough, there's a decent amount of bits on it, but there isn't loads of options and loads of unique things and things like that. But
yeah, and I'm not saying Stormcast are bad, Johnny. I'm just saying it's not what I want for Blood Angels. if they're blood angels, I want them to be all natives, all hell to the 9 gills, not just wearing blank muscle armor.
Yeah. If they Sanguinary Guard Grey Knights, I'll stop buying GW completely. I won't blame a lot of people. I mean, I already buy third party because it's just cheaper.
It's cheaper and most often it looks nice.
It looks nice to get things cheaper?
No. As in the third party models look nicer.
Oh right, I meant buying GW third party, but yeah, the third party models are also good.
Right. Sorry.
I mean, 3D printing has changed the gaming sphere for better. I think it's better.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think it's for the better. Yeah, no, I still don't understand why they did that to the Sanguinary Guard of all things. It's like they had the Dark Angels, which is like, okay, the Codex wasn't great when it came out.
It was too
But they had the Deathwing Knights, which looked great. I know it's sort of like mixed bag, but I personally liked them because they looked knightly.
Yeah.
They had the Inner Sphere or the Inner Circle companions, which looked amazing.
Yeah, the Inner Circle ones are fantastic.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, it's like, all right, the rules are not great, but the models look great. And then then it's like, okay, let's have Sanguinary Guard. It's like, where's the Sanguinary Guard? Here they are, but they're just gold Tacticus armor.
Yeah.
It's like there was literally nothing about them that was unique or special.
Deathwing Knights and Inner Circles are also nice with options. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think GW's issue with 40k, at least for Space Marines right now, is they have like a generification issue where they think less is more, and I don't think that's a good idea. I think more is more.
I can understand it for the baseline troops. But for the special guys, like the guys that are supposed to be the identifying symbol of a faction or a chapter, no, you can't generify them.
My only answer to that is, I think it's because they want you to buy upgrade sprues, which they've probably found. By taking all the unique parts off of a model and it as a separate product.
I mean, I would agree with you, but even the upgrade ones are kind of lacking because the Death Company upgrade sprue that they added it wasn't even Death Company, it was just Blood Angels General, and even then it was basically nothing.
Well, yeah, like what Ark said, the upgrade sprues are actually not that great now.
Yeah.
It was funny, do you know when the box set came out for Blood Angels, and that was the first place you could get the upgrade sprues from?
Yeah.
There was so many of those upgrade sprues just flooding eBay for like a $5.
Yeah, because nobody gave a crap.
Yeah, because nobody wanted them.
There's probably still a whole bunch on eBay.
Oh yeah, there's loads. They're cheap. And they're not great. It's like, as long as you know where to go, you can get Crimson Lords from Great Tide Studios, which
just look way better.
Their parts are just insane.
Yeah. I got a box of Deathwing Knights for my custom because they look, as said, they look so good. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right, and never hydrated. Hello D, how you doing?
Hello D.
very tired, but as long as you're kicking.
Keep kicking.
What the heck was that? That was a cat.
Wow.
I have sound. You can like redeem channel points for sound clips.
Yeah, like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still need to update those, but
Yeah, it's fine.
Old Lies of P. Have my cute little redeem.
Ah, yes. The little redeems drawn by Sairi.
Yes.
Hyper train picture thingies. I assume he means. Assume he means hype train. Just. What D said. And I still need to make hyper train picture thingies.
Oh right, yeah, because I got the hype train.
Yeah, I was just saying. I assume he means pipe train, not hyper train.
The hyper train. Well, it could be. Well, if you want to call it a hyper train, you could make it literally look like the Back to the Future train.
Or I was thinking more along lines of Pokemon. It's like Gyarados use hyper train, and it's like it's just throws a rainbow colored train at you.
To be honest, if you think of Pokemon and do hyper train, all I can see is like Machamp and Machomp's like lifting iron and doing sets and all sorts.
Yeah.
Making Katsuko. Oh, I love Katsuko. Like I put my volume a little of what I'm used to because that jolted me. You two are quieter by comparison. That's fair. That is fair. Oh yeah, you still need to sort out your stream deck. Or he needs to sort out his.
I just maybe I don't know. I just don't have anything to put onto my new big Steam Deck.
You do. You just aren't thinking outside the box.
Well, explain to me how to. Well, when we're done, explain to me how to think outside the box because I don't know what to put on there.
Okay, I will. I missed. Wow, great. Oh, I'm losing.
It's fine.
What?
It's fine. To lose the plot you are painting. You are entering a trance that is painted.
Painting speed transit.
I don't know. Maybe it is for you. Maybe you just enter a trance where you engage in painting non-stop while jabbering with your mouth. You're a jabbering mouther, but creative rather than destructive.
Hold
Yeah. I don't understand these new VTuber terms, to be honest. I don't know. When did this yabbering or jabbering came yapping? I don't know where this came about. It's like when did this become a thing?
It was Matara.
I assume it was Matara, but it was just like when.
It's yapping for talking.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know, but it's
yapping,
like when?
yapping's just a common term in general.
Yeah, I know, but when did it become like? It's like I know it's a word, and I know it's been around for ages, but it just became super popular all of a sudden, and everyone started using it like it's going out of fashion. It's like, why?
It's because it's the hit new buzzword of the month. I would imagine. Like, oh, that sounds cool. I'll say that too, kind of thing.
Hmm. Again, it's basically what you said. I know it's a term. I know it's been around for ages, but it just sort of like exploded in popularity, and it's like, what, when, how, why?
VTubers, they make everything popular.
Hmm.
The stream tech Xantorial would be good. Yeah, I can do that. Words, things.
What?
It'd be like me using unique phrases to call someone an idiot, but like not in an offensive way. Like calling you a spanner monkey.
Spanner monkey.
And it's like, well, where did that come from? That actually came from a PG tips ad. And I just liked it so much that I'm like, I love that.
I remember that, but
that was back when Johnny Vegas did tea adverts.
yeah.
Vegas, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Johnny Vegas.
Get on. I actually want to do that. I'm supposed to do the baseball last. But
Yeah, that's fair. Do it however you see fit.
well, I see me in a three-piece suit with a dicky bow, rather than a normal tie. But however I see fit.
Yeah, I know.
Paint all of exactly. Could you imagine painting in like a really expensive tuxedo suit?
Nah, that's just painting hard mode.
I like the glaive left. I don't like alter. He has a plasma pistol fist.
Pistol fist, so he can shoot while punch.
Because the lieutenant can have a power fist and a force weapon, power weapon.
Power weapon.
So I decided to, and you can have both. So he has a power fist, a power weapon, and he can have a plasma pistol. So of course I stuck the plasma pistol to the power fist. That's one durable plasma pistol. It's so he can punch people in the face and then melt them at the same time.
Exactly.
I should get back to work. I mean, just stream the commission then. Hold yourself accountable.
We have a power fist with a power fist attached. If you try hard enough, Rupert, anything's possible.
Well, it's a leftover rule for lieutenants where lieutenants can have two power fists, but then they don't count as twin linked, so they can't both attack on the same turn, which is the only reason I've done it this way. Because these counters, all these counters separate weapons, they can all be used. Whereas if I did 2 power fists, you can only use 1. It's really dumb. It's a leftover from whatever edition.
Yeah.
7th, was it? 8th?
7th or 8th. I don't remember.
Yeah, double power fist, and I think that's cool, and I would want to do it, but like model-wise, it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can.
You just need to find a lefty and a righty power fist.
We print parts.
Yep.
Look, I'll be honest. Even though these are the people that shop hate them, I love the 3D that actually arts in like more pose. They look. I actually like the generic power fist. I think it's good. I just wish it was in a lot more poses and stuff like that. 2 words.
Yeah.
Marius Calgar. Yeah, Calgar can dual fist, and is it aggressors?
Yeah, aggressors.
Gravis aggressors can also dual power fist. And there's rules to support it, but not lieutenants. Lieutenants can dual power fist, but it's... yeah. Can't take away his gimmick. Well, no, they have. It's not just his anymore. So again, the aggressors can do it.
Anytime Marnius Calgar comes up, I always just imagine how he was in Space Marine 2, and I think, who is this man? He is clearly not Marnius Calgar.
Why?
Well, it's like one of the things is. Hang on, let me get his infamous quote.
As an infamous.
Well, I say infamous. It's his #1 quote. All right. So in Space Marine 2, he's seen as pragmatic, right? Like one of the things he says to Titus is like, "What was the words I taught you?" And he says, rules should not bind intelligence and something." But it's like, is this the same Marnius Calgar? Because this is what Marnius Calgar's quote: "We are the Ultramans, the Sonic element. With them, whilst we draw breath, we stand. Whilst we stand, we fight. Whilst we fight, we prevail. Nothing shall stay our wrath. And glory to the Codex and all that stuff." He's a book basher. So it's like, why is he like going like, oh, rules get in the way of intelligence? It's like, who's this guy?
Since he's got those 3 extra organs shoved in him to become a Primaris, he's had an epiphany that Gulliman is right and the Codex is wrong.
It's like, damn it, this that where it's like he was like super pro book, and then Leandros came back and he was like, "Where's Titus? Oh, I threw him to the Inquisition because he dissed the book," and he was like, "God damn it, I have to diss the book now."
The most hated character in all of Warhammer. Music stopped. Time for you.
Question is though, who do you hate more, Leandros or Erebus?
Erebus.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, as far as traitors go, Erebus. As far as loyalists go, Leandros. In a shocking twist of fate, we find out they all
They form into the most hated being in all existence.
Leambus.
Eridos.
Eridos. But like, I suppose like my hatred for Leandros is even more because it's like, oh yeah, you're leaving the second company for a time. It's the chaplain that's
recommended
volunteered you for this mission himself personally. And
Yeah.
and then you go and you look at the secret level animation and you're like, you sent him on a fucking suicide mission.
Well, he achieved it.
Well, yeah, but then you can imagine that Leandros is like, the stain of corruption will never leave you, Titus. But you have once again survived.
I actually remember seeing a YouTube skip where it was like two dreadnoughts and one of them was a chaplain dreadnought, and it goes like, "You have been interned in this holy coffin, Titus. With all your orders, but know this." It's like, and Titus and the dreadnought is like, "Leandros, I just want to sleep."
Yeah. Andros is just jealous that he's not Daddy's favourite, yeah. Yes, you have once again survived an impossible mission where you should have died. Definitely not TTS Calgar, but is Leandros to a Titan. Yeah. I fear to think what they would have done with Leandros if they'd have ever had him on TTS.
No, this Titus. I want to say though, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. If they ever do a like DLC campaign or something where it just like has another story, I want it to be Leandros' story. I want it to be his journey towards becoming a chaplain.
Well, they've basically said they're looking to the future and they're looking at new stories that could either be DLCs or a sequel. So they're already looking at potentially Space Marine 3 or story DLCs to advance some plots.
Yeah.
Which, if they did it with DLC stories, in some ways I think that would be better because they can sort of advance the plot of everything that's going on, and it would allow them to add a lot more operations, so there'd be a lot more PvE content, and then for those that PvPers, it would be new maps and things like that. So I feel like it would really add longevity to the game by doing that. So like in 5 years time, someone could buy the game and there'll be a plethora of content. But obviously, all of us right now, we're just going to be drip-fed for the next 5 years, which is fine. I've not a problem with that. It's just they're following the DayZ method of doing things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Whiny Geek. I don't think GW would let them do another chapter.
That one never
Mind
do
you,
another.
they let us do Blood Raven for Dawn of War.
Yeah, but that's. I would argue that was because Warhammer was still very niche back then.
Also true. And Games Workshop was not a massive.
Yeah.
Look, Sayori. Why is my bot not working? No, that's what I said. That's not. Ah! Okay, certain things should work now. Not log back into everything, that's my problem. Right, there we go. Now things should... Maybe. Find out. That's enough of that colour. All that paint used for just... No, can't say that about myself. I enjoy what I do. Right, base. The base I am going to use. But... do it. Shuffle. Corvus black. A really nice one. Or grey. It is.
Sorry, say again.
Corvus black.
Corvus black, I would say it's a black, but it's, you know, slightly higher in contrast, so it's basically a very, very dark grey.
Yeah. Slightly lighter than a Badam black. Yeah. I really like it. It's a good stone color.
Yeah, Corvus black's great. I like to use it for the ribbing of the Space Marine's Under Armour.
I used to use it for that, but then I switched to Rubber Black from AK Interactive, which, like Corvus Black, is just a phenomenal pack. It dries almost like matte, but it's like very rubber. What I did. Can't really see that well. What I did for the tires, like.
Yeah.
It is, you know, like rubber.
Yeah.
I use Black Templar for ribbing. Used to do that actually. I used to prime everything with with Halford's light grey primer. Sorry, Halford's, you're not around anymore. Wait, no, not Halford's. Wilco's light grey primer. And then I used to wash all the grey parts in Black Templar contrast, and then that just naturally shaded all the ribbing, so you didn't really have to do anything to it, which was great. Contrast for the win. Yeah, contrast is fantastic. It's like I'm trying different ways of... I like to use contrast for washes rather than anything else, but I think it works. It's what I've done to do all the recess shading on this, on all the orange parts. It's all contrast. So I just think contrast is better for that, personally. Playlist. You will play. Chicken ready. Thank you, D. I see now the lurk commands work. Oh yeah. When contrast first came out, I was like, I don't think that's necessarily for me. But then I got some contrasts and I started playing around with it, and then seeing how like other people were using contrast, and I'm like, okay, I can find some uses for this. And then it's ended up I just use contrast as like... Black hole slush. Briefly. Assume. No. You could do that. That's true.
So,
Like, people could do redeems, and you could have like the lead character.
oh, yeah, could do.
A bit of interaction. Good for glazes. Yeah, for glazes, definitely. That's something I definitely need more practice with. I'm only just now really starting to figure out how to do glazes and everything. It's not a bad thing, but yeah. Milk cream carbon. Carbonated milk. Hello Tass, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That sounds horrible. Carbonated milk. It kinda does. It kinda does. Maybe it's chocolate flavored. You persist. Got a check for a grant, so that's neat. Oh, awesome. Money in the
Nice.
bank. Sophie's Tavern, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Hope you're doing well. We are painting a Primaris Lieutenant. Just general chit-chatting. Generally the problem with using milk in alcoholic beverage. Mix it with... Oh, that's why. Yeah, I can afford to pull the trigger on that mission when you're ready, sorry. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll look into it when not building witches.
After this.
Yeah.
What are they? Eventually. Brave me. I don't know how to play 40k. So just trust me when I say I'm going to not do well.
Demon Wolf.
What?
What? That's but big demon wolf.
Big demon wolf.
Yeah.
Still painting dudes, gonna throw some coats on a guy. Alright, so it's demon wolf. Use them for Oh, nice. That's the art. Stream. It's supposed to be snow, but I've got some proper snow texture pastes and stuff that I think if I try back to my original idea was it was with dark black mud, but then dry brushing over the top with greys, and then putting snow on top. Might work. Okay, Doge. These in this bit. Well, in it to win it at this point.
I'm sure you'll come up with something good.
You don't want to use the stuff you buy for snow, baking soda plus. I've always seen people. Hey, that's good. Preferably. Okay. So I tried it with Dawnstone and it looks good, but it's punchy.
I'll just be right back quickly.
Okay. My mix. My jiggly mixer. These are the streams I get stressed about. Yeah, it's like that's all like empty balls eventually. Use that brush. dangerous. Got 2 of them. Hey, stop. That's all the punch that I like. Any downside? Welcome back. Hope you say some chicken. Like some. Did not read the label. That chicken was rather spicy. I don't mind a bit of spice, but I'm not a spice lover. No, I have not. Make it 5 seconds. I can't. I'm a wolfy spice. Spicy wolf? I don't really do spicy things. Rather tame, all things go. On it. They're doing the God, if I can say it. Carolina. There we go. Reaper challenge. work. 'Cause ice doesn't. I can't imagine that was pleasant at all. But 2 bragging managers. Awesome. Vouchers. I'm not gonna complain. Hey, if you can show up managers and get some vouchers out of it, then yeah, worth it. That's fine. So. I don't know if I could have managed doing a spice challenge.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Would you eat spicy food, show up bragging managers, and get Amazon vouchers?
What?
You heard.
After doing, I bet 2 bragging managers got some vouchers.
No clue. Don't know if I would do it or not.
I think if it was like managers that I really didn't bet, but I'm making you bet proper,
Yeah.
then I'd totally. Did have a couple of managers. Fan of.
Yep, same. One second. Actually, 1 second. I want to figure out if the cat's in or not because I want to close my window.
That is fun. Should be fine. Where am I? What am I doing? Continue. There's 2 managers that always said they could handle the Scot. The Scotsman cry. Look as you got. Had where I'll have to get on with you, man. Or I've just had bad experience. Now that verdict's still out on these brushes so far. They're not bad. I've got to get used to how to use. Anyway, it's cheap synthetic brush that I've got. That's what I'm thinking of. I also did paint this model before I stuck it to the face, which I did.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Covered.
Yes. Cat is inside.
heard you. I can imagine.
Probably is. She's downstairs at the moment.
The witches.
It's slow, but coming together. It's the main problem is just bold lines.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
My mold lines would kill somebody. Lines of mold.
Hmm.
Cover them in typhus corrosion. It's corrode.
Yeah, you use it to like give the look of grime and such in mechanical pieces, or like mud.
You just use Devlin mud for that.
It's the thing with typhus corrosion is it's got like little bits in it, so it sort of like gives texture.
Okay. What's texture paint, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got like little. It's a texture paint. It's got like little micro bubbles or something in it.
Ah, micro bubble. Really? This guy.
Hey,
I like
nice.
showing.
Hmm.
I can paint some.
You can paint full stop.
Amy boy. And I find it funny because like I kit bashed Banner, right? And then what did Games Workshop do? They brought back banners, Blade Guard Veteran. Whole thing's so awkward. I suppose that's holes have been.
Fortunately. I am not. But I can imagine how it can be a bit bothersome sometimes. Being in a righty dominated world.
A left-handed man in a handed world.
Nobody knows the pain I'm in. everyone in this world is right, but I am on the left.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I think if I could have a bodily trait that you could just say, hey, I can have this, it would probably be ambidextrous.
It would solve so many problems. I think when I first started, I did used to be ambidextrous, but whatever, I chose a dominant hand and I chose left, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then the right side of my brain turned off. That's how that works, right? So if you take the brain of a right-handed person and the brain of a left-handed person and push them together, you get ambidextrous.
They just end up losing both dexterity in both hands.
No,
So they'd be nobody dexterous.
Oh yeah, they'd be non-dexterous.
They'd be dexterous.
No
be dexterous. Instead of ambidextrous, no be dexterous.
Yeah. Getting used to these new brushes is going to take some time. Probably shouldn't have started from this model, because like sometimes I get the stroke right and the paint goes on and I'm like, oh damn, right. And then there's like other spots where I'm just like, what am I doing? I need to work on using my left hand writing. Yeah, I'm left-handed. It's funny, I'm left-handed, but I've got more strength in my right hand because I had a lot of nerve problems in like my left hand and arm and shoulder. When I went to the physiotherapist, they did like a movement test to see what my range of movement was like on my arms. They said I've got more range of movement on my right side than my left side, which they were surprised about.
See, that's actually, you say that, but I actually think it's the same thing for me. It's like I'm right-handed, but I feel stronger with my left hand. So in some cases, like if I'm if I'm trying to open up if I'm trying to open up like a Titan jar or something, I often use my left hand to undo it.
Hit a Titan.
A Titan's jar.
I know, but it's just funny imagining you open a Titan-sized jar.
Titan jar.
Titanic jar of pickles. Welcome back, Sayori. Like the one from yeah, like the pickle jars in Lethal Company. you're the same then. You're right-handed, but you use your left hand more to do stuff like. What about the rest of you, chat? Like, are you stronger with your dominant hand or your non-dominant hand? Curious now.
Maybe it's just using the more dominant. Maybe it's just about using the dominant hand to maintain grip on the thing, while using the other hand to just basically do the non-dexterous task of putting pressure on it.
See? Really curious. My right dominant hand. You're unsure, left-handed with pens and right-handed. Semi-am. Okay. Once they really get the choice which direction they can go when 20 feet up a ladder. I can imagine. I just don't want to be 20 feet up a ladder.
Same.
It's a little too high for me. Olin. Yeah, I can. Of how my vertigo works, I'd take an extension ladder over. There's a lift. I'd feel safer, I think, in a cherry picker or a scissor lift than I would on a ladder. And I know that might sound weird. I guess maybe I just feel safer with a cage around me. Last time I was on one, I couldn't stand up. Because it would fall over, or because it moved so much? Yeah, when left-handed and right-handed people sit on the wrong side of each other, it's... wasn't gonna fall, the thing was like 12 feet vertical. No, that's why. Yeah, your brain does weird things at the best of times. Okay, bad. God, no. That was a... Big brain, web paint. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. It happened.
Yeah.
It's even the hell. Let's... paint. I think half the problem why little is because so used to brushes and the completely different.
It's just a matter of getting used to it.
Yeah, and learning all the little quirks. Not my best work, it look. It's there.
Yeah, natural hairbrushes are better, so you can. The more you get used to it, the better. Oh, the better, in my opinion.
Well, this is my first time actually. What to do the blue. Wheel of Fortune. It's one of the most random things I was just given that turned out to be so useful. Wait. Is that... Oh no, we'll go. We'll spin it again.
Spin!
It's all my contrast paints. it's a cake stand or whatever it. If it was like, oh, we're not going to need this, it'll get thrown away. Like, I'll take it.
Cool.
That's how you decide the color. You spin it and close your eyes and pick it. I actually have something better for that, which I'm going to use eventually. Giving this a right good pick. Yeah, that looks good. Now I've got oh. Move this out of the way for a second. I have a cube. At volume 1 and volume 2 of the color cube. And they're numbered 1. Is it 1 to 1000? Or 1 to 5? Yeah, 1 to 500. So you basically could roll a D500 and like at random, let's say. Hold on, where are we? That's 8. 7. Well, I could say this one, 369. That gives you 5 different colors, and that's the palette that you would work with. Then on the back side of it, it shows you what those colors actually are, the codes for them. I think they're the hex codes or hash codes, whatever they are, and then like 3 different tones for them. And the challenge would be to like paint a miniature, but just with those colors. Which is why I got this, because I thought that was an absolute wonderful idea. What's the like 500? Like that one, for example. Then you'd flip it, and you've got like Umber Flame, Marigold, Cream, Sky Blue. It's actually almost like the Dragon Knight game. Sort of. Yeah, I'm not sure why the request sounds aren't going off. I thought I'd fixed it. Apparently not. Yeah, I've got that. So that was the general idea for getting those. Just doing like a painting challenge. Imagine the garish monstrosities you could make with fully random colors. Oh, I'm aware. It's going to happen. Because at some point I'll be just like, you guys are going to decide the colors by rolling dice. And then that's That's the colours that are going to be on the model, and that's it. You forgot? Drink tea. I've just drank. Don't worry, I've taken a sippy.
Take the sippy.
Waity, I'm not drinking that. That's paint water. Look, I've dunked a custard cream in by mistake. I ain't doing it again. You know, Veriti's right. That is really loud compared to everything else. I'm gonna turn that one down ever so slightly. Custard cream, how was it? It was metallic-y. That's so metal. But I didn't do it on purpose. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was.
Wanted more iron in his diet.
Hmm?
He wanted more iron in his diet.
Don't encourage him. Cooper is not to be encouraged. He's a menace. Dennis the Menace. My god. How do you know about Dennis the Menace? I thought that was like the most British cartoon comic ever. Is ancient. I am ancient, ergo. You know who Dennis the Menace is.
I am old, therefore I know old things.
I'm old, therefore I know who Dennis the Menace is.
There was also a movie based on Dennis the Menace, wasn't there?
Movie? No.
No, I'm pretty sure there was a live-action Dennis the Menace movie.
Oh god, please tell me there was.
There was. It was a blonde kid. Hang on, let's see. Dennis the Menace
It was pretty good. Oh no.
movie. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's the Menace movie. 1993.
Inches with extra.
Mason Gamble was Dennis. Had Christopher Lloyd in it.
That name.
Let me read you off some of the things maybe you know. Christopher Lloyd. He's Back to the Future.
Oh, there you go. That's why. Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Yeah, there you go. When you know the name, but you can't place the face to it until someone points out his most iconic role.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, that... What would you highlight Demonette Hyde with Spanish Grey?
Oh, mesh gray. I would use
What was it? Okay.
yeah, smash gray.
In character in Barna 3. Oh, really? Typically less good film. Then you don't watch movies, so you still don't know what it means. I mean, to be fair, I don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, these days, anyway. I used to watch more movies. I liked the purple. Fuck, is there a hair in my fucking paint? Be gone with you. All I can hear in my head every time I do edge height, Duncan Woods. Turn the miniature at 45 degrees and rub the brush.
Yes.
That's all I can hear in my head for the edge highlight. Edge highlights annoy me, right? Because you'll do them one when you're like, oh, that looks great, and then you look at them from another angle and you think, that looks rubbish.
Yeah.
It's the curse of edge highlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get this annoying one. I'm just gonna bring it closer to do it, so I'm sorry it's off camera.
Can you say it again, please?
Said, I'm sorry this one is off camera.
Okay, no worries. If you need to take it off camera to get a bit, better look at it, and then go for it.
Don't wanna mess it up.
Yeah.
The mini's here, Sayori. It's right here. It's walking towards you. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, is that what's that song of the guy that's sliding towards the camera with his hand raised?
I can't remember.
Do 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 do.
Highlighting a bit. I really want to actually get some plasma. That's that gonna be good for plasma. Very blue.
I think it'll work.
for me to go to sleep. You shake them paints. GG Rupert, sleep well, buddy. And don't worry, I have a orbital mixer for paint shaking.
Shake them bits.
Plasma's always been. What's next? I wonder. Bit all over the place with bits that I'm painting, but that's fine. Okay. Let's paint the horns. If you've got any skeleton horde contrast, do do Rakar flesh, and then go over it with either Agrax Earth Shade or Skeleton Horde. Usually mine. Oh yeah, so for bone, I have done it 2 ways. I've done Screaming Skull base with a Skeleton Horde wash. Then another way I've done was XV88 as the base, do a layer with Ushapti bone, wash it with Nolan oil, and then highlight again with Ushapti bone, or dry brush if you wanted. Yes, my little rest. I'm looking for stickers. I have more stickers. Chaos Miku.
It's Miku.
Yeah, it is. It's
Pretty.
Chaos
It is pretty great.
So can I get it? Still need to find a place I want to stick it.
All I can hear though is just Miku's like very synthesized voice going, "This silence offensive."
Also have Goth Grot Orc
I like-
girlfriend.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah. He's actually released a couple. I think it's supposed to be a Gretchen just because of how small it is compared to the. Yeah, it's
Gretchen
a
or a
goblin.
Grot. It's a
Goblin,
goblin.
Goth, Gecko. Gecko?
Gecko.
Not Gecko.
Gecko. Yeah, it's a goblin.
Yeah, it's a goblin of some description. That's what orcs are at the end of the day. They're just fantasy goblins.
Well, Gretchen, yeah.
Gretchen, goblin.
You said orcs.
Orcs, goblins. Look, they're all part of
Fungus.
the war. That's all that matters.
They're a bunch of fun guys.
Yeah, they're a bunch of fun guys. That's what happens when you make a race of mushroom people.
Yeah, it's when the old ones made the crocs, they probably think, sometime in the future, some race is going to rise up, make a funny name for a mushroom, and then make jokes out of it when they come across orcs.
Yeah.
Wag.
Hilarious because he did a bunch of Tintin. You know who Tintin is, right?
Vaguely.
Okay. Well, he did a bunch of Tintin posters, and the people that helped the IP contacted him and said, "You need to take them all down."
Yeah.
Because apparently they are really about using. But they'll be coming back because Tintin goes into public domain.
Makes you
Like,
wonder
when
why
you
they
do-
even bothered.
I know. Yeah. Maybe it was that one final flex that they could get against somebody before they lost the IP to public domain.
It's like, quick, this one guy is using Tintin. We must flex before we lose before we forever lose the right to flex.
Yeah. It's a shame though, because they're like 40k themed Tintin book covers.
Hmm.
And like, I think Tintin's like an Inquisitor and the sailor guy with him.
That's fine.
Sorry if a lot of this has been off camera.
It's unavoidable trait of painting. Sometimes you just need to get a close-up view of something.
I mean, it's fine for the most part because I think most people come here just for like, do you know when you're doing minis and stuff? It's like more for background noise and just chatting in general rather than actually seeing what people are doing, which is fine. But let's carry on. So that can dry. We'll at least get the. That blue's not coming out too much, actually. Yeah, put it. Not too.
Yeah, I would maybe put a second layer on it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely getting a second coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a second coat, and then I'll probably go over it with some whites and maybe I've got like Araman blue, like that.
Yeah.
Try and remember how to.
Yeah.
I think what we'll have to try and do for the next stream, we can get the web stream.
Yeah.
If you want.
Perhaps. I'll need to clean my desk up a bit.
Suddenly he's nervous about
No, it's fine. It's just I haven't got a lot of space.
Oh, and I do.
Yeah, I mean, your mat is a lot. I mean, it's like half of my mat is covered with paint pots.
I mean, my keyboard is right there. It's like I'm using the same space that I game with to paint with.
Yeah, but you've still got much more space than I do.
But it's a tiny little rectangle that I'm working in.
And you've still got more space than I do.
How?
I don't know. Because I'm terrible at putting stuff away.
Well, maybe you should put stuff away.
Maybe I will.
That's the artist's life, though, isn't it? Forever messy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone walks in. This place is a tip. No, it's not. It's just chaotically organized.
Mm.
Like that one. Look good. So, I don't know if this happens to anybody else. Do you know, like, when you've been focusing on something a lot for a couple of hours? And what what happens is my eyes start like shaking. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's like they jerk from side to side.
Yeah, and it's involuntary, and it's just like, oh god, my eyes.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. It's really frustrating and disconcerting.
Hate when it. I think we're going to invest in a wet palette for this mini stream as well, because I feel like it would probably benefit.
Yeah, particularly if you're starting to use fancier brushes, I think a wet palette would definitely help.
Yeah, I can get it to a proper consistency, and then I just don't have to be about trying to thin my paints. When I get the paint consistency right, the lines go on super well, and I'm dead impressed. But then there's other times where I'm like, that looks rubbish. So yeah, definitely wet palette. Don't know if I'll buy one or make one. I don't know what the better option is to do. Anybody else in chat use web?
I've used a wet palette from time to time.
General thought.
I think they're useful. I just need to learn it a bit better.
Okay. I can't see using one for everyday painting.
Oh, absolutely not. It's why I've stopped using one, because I just did periodic painting and it wasn't worth it at that point.
Yeah.
If I'm I probably should bring it out for painting my Dark Eldar, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, fixed. My fat finger saved the. Like you said, definitely another coat on the plasma and start late. I've got most of the purple highlighted. I think I'm going to spend some more time on it though. Probably tidy up some of the edge highlight I've done on the A. Make sure I've not missed anything. Tighten the base. Good to go. Gonna be finished.
Yeah.
Overall, it's not bad. You can't. I've gone. You can kind of see the edge highlighting on the purple ish.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
No, I had to get this. I was going to do the bikes, but I'm glad I've actually done this instead.
Yeah. Do what you want to do in the end.
Yeah. let me switch over to my chatting screen. Because we are wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. Work done on the beep beep. No, no work on the beep beep today. Just the dude.
No.
Because that generally my idea is that I want to try and finish everything on my desk first. But like before this usually happens every time before I start like a miniature stream. I'm like, oh my god, what do I paint? What do I paint? Or what do I do on stream? Because sometimes I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And well, yeah. They were in the box. I'm like, oh, I could do those. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to do all these metallics first that I don't want to do. So I was like, I'll do this guy because I've done all the metallics on him already. But that is my stream. Hope you enjoy it. It was good. Yeah. With that, I'm gonna disappear for the evening. You and your metallics. I know. I'll never not dislike metallics until somebody comes to me with metallic paints and they go, "Hey Zan, we know you hate metallics. We have just the metallic paints for you that you will not hate." And then I'll use them and I'll be like, oh my god, it's like a whole new game. Thank you, random insert person company here that's done that. I'm not the new tonight.
I'm trying to think of... I know that there's like a brand that apparently the metallics go on super smooth. I'm just trying to remember which brand it is.
I mean, 2 thin coats is okay. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. I think one of its colors is called Alchemy Gold or something like that.
Alchemy Gold. I'll have to look at it. All right. Well, you guys, gals, and non-binary pals have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will catch you all next time.
Goodbye.
Yes. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. What? Oh yes.